Welcome to the Throga channel and happy Saturday Sadhana. Namaste, my friends.
Namaste.
Today we are going to explore a full raga. We've had a lot of requests to not just hear like a 5-minute clip, but actually experience the full thing. So that's what we're doing. The plan is to not interrupt it too often, which we're not very good at, but we will do our best to listen
And we have
experience.
yeah.
Yeah.
We have to for a little bit, just for YouTube's sake, the algorithm,
Of course.
Yes.
So this is Begum Parveen Sultana. She's a legendary Hindustani classical vocalist of Patala lineage, and she's performing the Raga Malkauns. And it's one of the oldest ragas, usually performed late night. It's a pentatonic raga with 5 notes ascending and 5 descending.
Okay.
And Parveen is accompanied by Ustad Fayaz Khan on tabla and Ustad Mahmood Dorpuri on harmonium. This performance starts with a slow tempo sketch of notes, as they often do, then establishes composition with raga range and scope before improvising gradually in the same tempo. And then, of course, at the end, it's going to speed up. So,
Okay.
that is what we're taking
Right.
on.
Looking forward to it. Before we do, please, if you haven't already, hit the like and subscribe button, ring that bell so you always know what is going on with our channel.
And also, just a quick, I just want to thank everybody for their patience in my attempt to pronounce all the names correctly. I know things get lost in translation. I just want to make it very clear. The giggling is out of embarrassment for not being able to say it well, not mocking
Not
the
a lack
language,
of respect.
not a lack of respect, not mocking the names or anything like that. And I know there's been several comments, so I just want to throw that out there.
Just laughing at our own inability to say something correctly. Yes, that's all.
So we do appreciate your patience on that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Oh. She's accompanying herself on the vina. I don't think we've seen that. Blends right in. a little pause as we're being connected to what's taking place here. Obviously, this is old footage, so the mix is a little bit off. We've learned that the Vina is supposed to be a little more background, like the droning, but the nature of she's the one playing it, so it's being, the mic's picking up both of those instruments pretty, much in the forefront. The separation of her tone sometimes blends in volume, but it doesn't blend in the character of her tone, because as we've learned with the Vina, it has like those little threads that gives like that buzzy sound right at the bridge. And of course, the voice doesn't have that. She's got this really, I'm trying to think of how to describe her tone. Even though it's at the same volume as the Vina or similar, to me, it kind of cuts through, but there's still a softness taking place. Maybe it's because she's got a lot of low notes here that we don't often hear with some of these ragas that we've experienced so far. And I really love the quick little trills, like really subtle. She's got these long, steady notes. But it's cleaner than that. It's just really tight, and it almost implies, for me, I'm imagining it's kind of setting the scene. It's like I don't want to say it's a tease to what's to come, but it's foreshadowing. What she's going to be able to really demonstrate with her voice, because that's not a normal or simple ability or skill set that's being demonstrated, even those little moments at the beginning here.
Yeah, and again, it's a pentatonic scale. 5 notes basically. But having said that, even though it's 5 notes, the adornments always make it sound much more complicated. Those little means, those little shrutis.
For sure. But
the interesting thing about this for me is I was kind of like trying to find where the center was, the bass tone, because to me it's sort of in E flat minor, or E flat minor pentatonic scale.
Okay.
But sort of the drone is in B flat, and it kind of keeps toggling back and forth between this. So the B flat, which is the fifth of
interesting
B flat minor, so
right?
So it's kind of like, basically having an inverted bass note,
as opposed to the root being.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, all right, here's a root chord. All right, and here's the root chord with the fifth tone on the bottom.
Inverted. It does create a different mood. A little bit,
a slightly different mood going on there. Yeah.
It's a little darker, a little more mysterious.
So that's the drone, but I feel like it's in E flat.
Interesting. Okay.
It's in B flat minor, yeah.
She is so clean.
Delicate little.
I know.
I feel like that's the lower end of the shruti. That's like the more,
Yep.
we for lack of a better word, we'll call it flat. So it's below the middle, but it's intentionally flat because it's a note is a spectrum.
It's one of the
right?
22 versus one of the 12 that of the Western.
Yeah, so that
temperament
one's
that
on
we're
the
used to.
lower end. So it gives a little bit more of an introspective sense when it's a little bit flatter, and then when it goes a little bit sharper, it has more of sort of an energetic,
Yes.
kinetic
Vibration. Yeah, the vibration is literally faster. You can feel it in comparison.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say struggling. I'm enjoying the what seemingly free form of the beat. But the count is so slow. I don't know where I am as far as the cycle per se.
Yeah,
Obviously they do. They know what's happening.
absolutely.
But as a listener, it just feels it's just floating to me because it's spacious enough between the beats with the tabla players doing and everything. It'll be interesting to hear when it's sped up later, if I can kind of catch the one better.
Yeah, the need to know part of the mind, it drives that crazy. But
yes, the musician in me, yes.
The love of the unknown definitely is cool, especially somebody that I do music all the time, so it's 6 days a week, so I kind of know what's happening. So to be kind of caught off guard and not know is sort of a nice place to find myself.
For sure.
And not have that
Communication.
flutter there.
Yep. She's really utilizing the dynamics in terms of air pressure, louder and softer with her voice to kind of, pull you in to the moment. So it's not just the absolutely clean, flawless navigation from one shruti to another, but to also pull back on the air pressure and maintain the steadiness of the pitch. Again, just another layer of just being a master vocalist. None of that is easy to do.
And just, I mean, it's pure intention. It's, there's a complete lack of vibrato and a lot of these held out notes, which sometimes vibrato kind of kicks in sort of unintentionally. It's just like a natural thing. But
and
this
can be used as a cheat sometimes.
Used as a cheat, right?
Yeah.
So this is just, I mean, just out in the open. But then when she wants to put that little flutter, and she does, and it's just in the exact moments that she is intending for those to be in.
Exactly. And because they're so sparse when they happen, there's just even more of it. The decoration becomes that much more brilliant in the moment.
Right. Right. Yeah, there's nothing haphazard in this, is what I'm trying to say. Yes.
You can see her over there.
So thin, I love that. Yeah, right there, that little flat. I like it.
Whoa!
Total control.
All in one breath. Just a side note. I mean, all those dynamics, all that connected legato. This is probably the closest example to the voice being played like a violin I've ever heard. I just the execution of the non-fretted experience. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh, keep going.
Yeah,
They just...
she's great. That's so cool.
When I try to mimic that, because I've played with that sound before and failed, but I try to like get that like that stuttered sound.
That little inflection.
It's not even stutter, but that inflection. Exactly. Yeah. Like you want to add that extra air pressure, but she's doing it multiple volumes. It's not just throw on extra air to get that effect. It's done at different delicate amounts. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. Man. How wide and thin it gets, it's great.
Wow. Wow. Johnny, what is the range that she's explored so far in this? Right now, she's right D flat.
I don't know. I've been so lost in just the feeling of it. I haven't.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Noticed it. Yeah.
I mean, it's over 2 octaves. Whatever's happening, it's just she's just exploring her instrument.
I feel like she goes up to that E flat 5.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, and right there is just over 2 octaves. It'll be interesting to see what she does when things pick up. Right, we're not even there yet, and she's already just this huge stretch of vocal prowess, if you will.
I'm still mesmerized by just sort of the harmonic nature of this. You know, talking about that sort of that B flat, the 5th of the E flat chord being in the bottom. It kind of throws me off, like, in the sense of that just predictable, like, okay, I know what key I'm in.
It doesn't land.
It's creating something new for me. I'm like, what is this scale? Even though it's a simple pentatonic scale, and it's basically in E flat, it's still having that different bass note kind of gives it a totally different thing.
That's cool.
So again, I like that mystery. I'm like, where am I right now?
Yeah.
It's not a question in terms of like, this is so strange. It's just like, it's just different, and I like it. I like that. I don't know what's going to happen next. I love that about this type of music.
Absolutely.
And this song in particular.
Her execution.
So slinky. B flat 3 here.
Okay.
So at least 2 octaves in this.
Yeah. She's over it.
I can't even necessarily hear the notes there. So again, really cool for G flat. There's almost a polyphony taking place where there's multiple notes. It's like That's why I'm having a hard time picking some of those out, because
I know.
It's almost like she's singing a lower note, but there's this higher harmonic that's coming through.
But so also reaching the fundamental pitch is also taking place in this just
everything's perfect.
Landscape.
It's just it's so, like it creates this illusion of multiple notes. I don't even think maybe that's not happening.
I think she went to the B flat 5 there.
Or the change in pitch is happening so rapidly,
so fast.
I mean, she's already. I mean, I was gonna talk about that anyway. The way she will basically just go up from one octave, it happens so quick, and she thins out the folds, the voice so much, and it's so easy. It's just like
without a
little
push.
Stretch. Without push.
It's so delicate.
It's so light.
Delicate.
So I was going to comment on that before, but yeah, these like this style. What is that style called again?
Awesome.
You know, the more the more like the guttural type. Like, sorry, I'm trying my best to replicate it, but yeah, it's whatever that is. It's just like
it's not a gamaka, is it? Or that's more of a description of, or the soiree and gamaka. I think that's more of like the combination of notes. I'm not sure what the technical term is.
Yeah, but anyway, when that happens, it's I feel like there's those note fluctuations happen so quickly. Again, it's hard to detect.
Yeah,
really neat.
So I backed up like 10 seconds. This is nuts right here.
This style, I don't know what it's called.
Yeah. My goodness.
Yeah, just masterful.
By the way, sometimes you might see her do this. You might see artists do this. For those of you who don't know, this is just literally a reflection of sound waves leaving their body, coming back to the ear. So if you do you do this, you get like a reflection of the sound waves. So that's just kind of like her acclimating to the room, making sure, especially when she's got another instrument inches from her face. It's just kind of like, it's probably more of a, it's common practice to just want to hear yourself back to confirm, because she doesn't have like fallbacks. There's no inner monitors. There's no technical benefit. She's feeling the vibration of the room, and that's just a nice little kind of check in. Where am I at? Kind of a control thing.
I know she's being mic'd as well, so it's hard to know what the sound of the room is, but you can sort of get a sense of it too. It sounds like a pretty dry room.
It does.
Meaning not much of reverb, not much of a feedback as far as just resonant space to hear yourself. It just kind of dissipates.
It goes
almost
so
being like
quickly.
outside. Yeah, just like it's gone.
Exactly. And sometimes it's just a position related to the note.
Right.
That's to hear yourself. It's got some power there too. Oh, I have a note about this. Dinkar, our official Indian helper, helps us out and prepare for these things, which we're very grateful for. So he says a word appears in Hindi. So this is it. It says tarana, and it means the faster tempo, which is in a tarana form, a 16-beat cycle. So that's what's happening right here, according to my notes. He's good.
I'd actually hear that.
They're moving fast enough where, yeah,
you can hear it. So slinky.
wow.
Oh, I like this.
Yeah, it's he's doing like
Something like that, yeah.
yeah, it's really slinky, and the relationship between what he's doing and what she's doing too. It's not a literal call and answer, but I mean they're not echoing.
But there's
the
a
same
theme
thing.
going on, and
But
they're
there
both
is a
playing
theme.
that theme.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then she's kind of improvising off of that, yes.
Yeah, it's cool. And you just also see the joy on the musicians' faces too in this part too. It's like they're really getting into it, which is great, and of course that transcends to the listener. Yeah, I hear him.
So that's almost 3 octaves. So quick, precise. That riff, wow. That riff, that's a
Oh my.
So the pentatonics, yeah.
Right.
But it's so quick.
So fast.
That's great. That's
but,
so cool.
But you're doing it with multiple digits. To do that with the voice, to stop at those precisioned moments to vibrate at the speed is just mind-blowing.
Man, what skill.
And again, showing those
soul.
high notes. Early on, we were talking about how delicate she was there. So we knew she had access to the pitch. But now there's proof of that was truly her just choosing to do it in how she felt in the moment, because she had total dynamic control, which is demonstrated later on, which is what I was hoping for, and she absolutely delivered.
Oh, man. Well, that was great.
Wow.
Got the full experience. Amazing.
Yes. Thank you for recommending her. Greatly appreciate it. Let us know in the comments, as always, what we should venture off to next. We have lots more coming.
And check out our Indian music playlist as well. Till next time, everybody.
See you in the next one.